you might be looking at these ingredients thinking, that's not a meal, but it is the flavor base for lots of meals. So I'm going to give you a bit of a tip or a trick on how to maximize your flavor from your garlic. So this is going to give you a beautiful confit garlic as well as flavoring your oil. So this is really multi-purpose flavor base. So we've got 3 heads of garlic, just the cloves in here. So beautifully peeled. So you can just sort of nick the end off and then peel it back with your little paring knife. We've got 1 whole head of garlic. So there's 2 ways that we can do this. So I'm going to just slice through, right through the middle. Now you need a little bit of oomph right at the end here to get through the center core. Make sure that your roots are nice and clean because we're going to be submerging all of this in the olive oil. So we've got beautiful cloves in there that have been split in half. So by the time this is done, we'll be able to just squeeze those out of their little pods, or you could push it, spread it over some bread. So all of that is going in. We'll try and sink it a little bit. Excellent. Now a few other really basic flavorings. We have some black peppercorns, about 20 or half a teaspoon or so. So this is all going to flavor the oil, soften the garlic. We've got some rosemary and thyme. That can be fresh, but if you have dried sprigs, that'll work as well. We've got some beautiful bay leaves, dried or fresh also work well. Just gonna poke that down there. All right, so to confit, it's a very slow, low cook, submerged in fat. In this case, we've got extra virgin olive oil. We don't want to add very much heat to this. So if we're going to be doing it on a stove top in a saucepan, there can be no bubbles. So a very gentle, low cook. It may take up to 3 hours at that point. You'll see a change in texture and color and translucency in the garlic. If you wanted to, you could also do this in your oven. So you'd be looking at around in between 50 and 60 degrees. So you could do it in a big oven tray. Always do it in bulk because the best thing about this is it's going to then be transferred into a jar with all of those delicious ingredients, and you just take a little bit out as you please. The oil then acts as a preservative. So this is sort of a great multi-purpose recipe for us to do so many things with. So we'll come back to show you what that looks like in about 3 hours. So I'm going to take all of those beautiful, almost translucent garlic cloves there, and the aroma is just divine. So I want to put all of the solids in first, and then enough olive oil to fill our jar, but we definitely don't want to waste that oil. There's all flavor. You can strain it if you like so that it's just garlic oil, but that's going to make a beautiful, just a flavored extra for top of bruschetta or top of salads. We could use it in a pesto or a hummus or a dressing, or you can smear it across toast, or it can be the flavor base or the start of so many of your new favorite dishes. But this is a great way to preserve and to celebrate some of our gorgeous local ingredients. Give it a go.